I'm asking for my brother-in-law who's actually in the process, and he's actually listening right now. The first question is, he got his visa in May of last year. He came in with the visitor's visa. He married my sister, and he stayed in June, basically within a month of coming into the state. He's in the process of getting the advanced parole, and he wants to go see his family. He's scared to travel because he thinks that when he comes back, they might stop him and send him back because of intent.
Correct. That is a concern.
So it wouldn't be
he needs a waiver at the end of the case. 99% they can parole him in. They could deny him at the airport for misrepresentation. It's possible. You never know. So when I say 99% he's okay to travel, 1% he could have a problem. Yeah, but is he willing to take that risk? Because you could always be denied at the airport for misrepresentation. And if you got married within the first 30 days of coming on the visitor's visa, that is misrepresentation.
Well, no. He got married 3 months out. What he's scared is
the
visa in May.
Okay.
And
when did he enter the United States of America? Let's go through the dates exactly.
So he got his visa in May. He entered the U.S. in June. He left, went back, came back in, went to Spain with my sister. One second. Back.
What day was his last entry? That's all I'm concerned about.
I believe June 16th.
June 16th was his last entry on a visitor's visa. And what day did he marry his sister?
He married my sister September 14th, which was the 92nd day.
Then he's fine to travel on advance parole. There's no intent.
So he would be good? Okay.
Perfect. Good to go.
Sounds good.
All right.
Alrighty.
Enjoy your trip.
I have one more question. So my sister is going through the process of getting surgery. He can't drive, and they try to expedite based where the doctors know and everything that they don't have anybody else to help him out. Would that be kind of a valid reason to getting an approval
for a work permit faster?
Yeah.
No, they're not going to do anything for an approval faster.
Oh, okay.
All right. Unfortunately, got to wait it out. Okay, you're welcome. All right, let's go to Lisa in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Lisa.
Yes, hello, Brad.
How are you?
Quick question. I have two questions, though.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, she was married but got denied of her green card, and she got divorced in 2017, right? But she recently got a letter that she should remove from the country in 2015, but she didn't get that letter in that time because she did move from the address that she did have on file.
Right. So she was ordered deported in absentia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was wondering if she should leave the country or should she try to get a green card on her own.
Well, how is she going to get a green card on her own? Let's talk about that.
Like if she could remarry over.
Yes. Okay. Yes. The answer is yes, you can remarry. It has to be in a bona fide marriage. They're going to request what's called a bona fide marriage exemption because the presumption is she got married just to avoid deportation. And then she has to file a visa petition, establish that she's in a bona fide marriage, and at the same time make a motion to reopen her case because her constitutional rights were violated. How were her constitutional rights violated? She's entitled to a fair hearing. It's called due process. And it's not very fair if they don't tell you when and where to show up because they mailed it to the address where she wasn't living. So that's why she didn't know when to show up. So she has every right to reopen her case and every right to prove she's entering in a bona fide marriage. And if she needs help, you can hold on and make an appointment. She can speak to us even over the phone. Let's speak to Carlene in Boston, Massachusetts. Carlene.
I'm calling about my case. I applied for asylum and they denied. After they deny now, they give me a voluntary departure, which I found somebody that I got married with him, a citizen US. After 4 years, after 2 years, he applied for my
I-130.
130.
Well, yeah. Well, this is the issue. If you took a voluntary departure and you didn't leave, it turns into an automatic order of removal and prevents you from adjusting your status until you're out of the country for 5 years. It's actually, if you don't plan on leaving America, it's the worst thing in the world to take the voluntary departure because you have extra burdens on you if you don't actually leave. You're better off to just take an order of deportation. So now you overstayed your voluntary departure because they only give you 90 or 120 days to leave. You didn't. You stayed 2 years. Your husband refiled for you. What happened?
After that, he passed away.
So now you have to file a widow petition.
The relocation, I tried to follow it. They denied and said that I missed the interview because they sent me the date of the interview.
You have a lot of problems. The problem is you've been ordered deported and you have no way of getting a green card. That's your problem. And you have a voluntary departure that you never complied with. So that's a big problem. Tell me what you think the problem is. I've already told you what I think the problem is.
I don't know what the problem is, but you guys know better than
okay,
me.
So that's the problem. You got a big problem. Okay, you applied for asylum, you took a voluntary departure, you didn't leave. You then got married, but your husband filed 2 years after your voluntary departure, so it's already turned into an order of deportation and a bar from adjusting your status. Then your husband, unfortunately, passed away, and then something got screwed up that you didn't get a widow petition approved. So your problems go well beyond what I can answer on a live Facebook show. It doesn't mean I can't help you. I'm just saying your problems go well beyond a simple go file a form. You certainly need help. We're going to have to review your case and then figure out how we're going to help you. So hold on 1 second, all right?
Hi,
How
Brad.
are you?
I'm good. I got married to a citizen. I put in my paperwork. I had my biometrics done on November the 8th.
Right.
And it's been like 6 months, almost 6 months, and I haven't received my work permit, my social. Should I be worried or should I continue waiting?
Well, I mean, you don't want to wait forever, but did you ever get an RF feedback that there was any problem with your case?
No, nothing. I had nothing after I did the biometrics.
Yeah, it should be in the mail momentarily. If you reach, 6.5 months, you haven't reached 6 months yet. It's usually about 5.5 months right now. If you reach about 6.5 months and you still haven't heard, then maybe you want to make an appointment to come see us.
Okay. Also, my daughter, both petition for me and my daughter. My daughter went and do her biometrics in January, and we got back a letter saying that she was approved, but we haven't heard anything again since. So should we wait as well until we hear back from them?
What do you mean approved for what?
We got back a letter just stating that it was something from the biometrics, but it was a stamp in the bottom saying that she was approved.
And that her biometrics were fine or whatever. That's fine. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
You got to wait it out. All these cases are taking well over a year now.
Okay, so anything after 6 months, I should get in touch with you.
Correct.
After 6.5 months.
Correct.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I am a green card holder. I get it through marriage. My wife and I, in 2018, we had a dispute last year, March. And it reached to where I have to leave the house. And, she didn't file any personal charges or anything of that. So she take out a order of protection against me. In the sense of that, this order of protection going up this year, May. Right? Now, she go to the court or file a petition that she need to extend it because she fear for her life. Now, I have a green card. Is there any problem by filing for my citizenship if she extended?
Yes, because yes, because you cannot become a citizen if there's an order of protection against you. It's automatically considered poor moral character. So you will never, ever, under the law, become a citizen if there is an outstanding order of protection against you.
No, what I'm saying, I get the green card 2017. So I have almost 4 more years or 3 more years to wait. But the public defender says it's a stay away order, no finding, no admission. It's just a stay away.
So if you got your green card in 2017 and you can't file for your citizenship until 2022, why are you calling me about your citizenship today?
No, I'm saying if it's going to affect me by getting a citizenship in the
yes, it will. Everything affects you. If you have, it doesn't make you a deportable alien, but you have to prove 5 years good moral character. So now it's putting off your when you're going to file for citizenship. You got to do it 5 years from the time the order of protection is lifted.
Okay, so she extended it now till next year again, so I have to wait.
So then you would have to wait till 2024 or 2025, depending on when it comes off.
So is there a problem if I travel back to Jamaica?
No, you can travel. You can travel on an order of protection as long as it's not you didn't violate it. It's not inadmissible or deportable to have an order of protection. It's just in order of protection, The law says order protection, you do not have good moral character. So then if you need 5 years good moral character to file for your citizenship, you got to count 5 years from when the order of protection is lifted.
She filed the incident happened in March of 2018, and she waited until December 2018 to file an assault charge on me. The assault charge is still in court pending. No, they don't finalize it. I'm still going to court for this assault charge that she said she filed against me. No, the reason why she said she filed this assault charge is that she was waiting until I signed the divorce paper.
Yeah. Garnett, I'd be very careful what you talk about on the show about a pending criminal case.
Okay.
All right. But if you are found guilty of assault, then I would reconsider my advice to you. But right now, with a pending criminal case and just an order of protection, you're fine to travel.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All right, let's go to Jess in Morristown, New Jersey. Jess.
I have two questions. One is for myself and one is for my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the country since 2000. I came with my family. I was 16 years old. And we asked for asylum. We were denied. And I asked a couple of lawyers. They said there is nothing anyone can do for me.
Where are you from, Jess?
Albania.
Okay, and you came, you filed for asylum and you were 16 when you came, you said?
Yes.
So you were already over the age for DACA. Your asylum was denied. When was your asylum denied?
Many years ago.
Okay, but it was denied when you were 16?
I was 19 when they denied it.
Okay.
But as a family, we had a family case with my other siblings.
I understand that. How did you come to the United States?
Illegally,
without any status?
Yes.
Okay, and you live with your boyfriend, you said he's a U.S. citizen?
No, he's waiting for his mom is a citizen. He has been approved for I-130 since 2015. Nothing yet. He still has another 4 years to go.
Yeah, right. And you have children?
We have 3 children together, yes.
You have 3 children together. At the moment, the only way that you would be able to reopen your deportation case to get a green card would be to have a green card immediately available to you. So that would be either you're married to a citizen or one of your children turns 21 and they're a U.S. citizen, but, short of that, you got major issues right now, unfortunately.
Well, since I'm an adult now, can I ask for asylum on my own as an individual instead of
you can ask for asylum now because you've already been denied and been ordered deported. The best you can do would be if you have some sort of claim for a convention against torture that they shouldn't deport you. And but then you better have a really good claim for convention against torture because once you make that motion, you're either going to get approved or get deported, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you do this, Jess? Hold on 1 second and maybe make an appointment to come see us and we'll figure out. I don't know if there's an answer for you right now. I don't have one off the top of my head, but that doesn't mean if we don't meet, we can try to figure something out. So hold on 1 second, okay?
I'm green card holder, conditional. I just had 2-3 months ago. I was arrested on 2004.
What were you arrested for?
Traffic ticket in court.
You were arrested for a traffic ticket?
Yeah, on 2004.
Uh-huh.
In 2006, I was arrested for marijuana and trespassing property. And
what were you convicted of?
I never was convicted. My case was dismissed.
Which one?
Possession of marijuana and trespassing property in 2006.
All right. So tell me what your question is. You were arrested. Your case was dismissed. Tell me what your question is.
Right. My question is, do you think I want to leave the country? Do you think I'm going to have any kind of problem when I'm coming back?
You have a green card?
Yeah.
You don't have a criminal record. That's what you told me, right?
Right.
You 100%? You're not sure?
No, I say I was arrested, but I never was convicted.
Okay. You could be arrested 1,000 times. Unless you have a conviction, you're free to travel. So as long as you're certain, 150% ironclad, you don't have a criminal record. And a criminal record means that you were found guilty of something and a sentence was imposed. That's what a criminal record means.
Okay.
So if you don't have a criminal record, nobody found you guilty of anything, you didn't take probation, you didn't take community service, you didn't pay a fine, because paying a fine is a penalty. As long as you did none of that, you're free to travel. Now, don't call me from the airport and say, hey, Brad, you told me I could travel, and now I'm stuck. I'm telling you could travel because what you're telling me is you have no criminal record. You have a criminal record, that's a different story. I don't have any records in front of me to look at. But based on what you told me, you can travel.
Even when I was arrested for traffic tickets in court?
A traffic ticket's not inadmissible. They can't stop you at the airport because you're a bad driver. They can stop you at the airport if you were found guilty of possession of marijuana. They can find, shoplifting. What was the other one? It was shoplifting? It was marijuana and shoplifting?
No, it was not in trespassing property.
Trespassing. All right, yes. Trespassing could be inadmissible depending on what you're found guilty of. But being arrested, you can be arrested for anything. Okay? Ask Jonathan, right?
Yes,
Jonathan, you could be arrested for anything, right?
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean you're found guilty of anything.
Right. When you're found guilty.
Right.
That's a different story.
Yeah, my case was dismissed.
Then we're all talking the same thing. Enjoy your trip. Hasta la vista, as they say.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I have this problem with my son's dad who is in detention at the moment.
Uh-huh.
And, they're moving him from one place to Louisiana.
Is he in immigration detention? Let's just figure out why he's... Okay.
Yes.
All right, so Louisiana, they're moving him, and I guess he's not bail eligible? Is that... we
don't know yet.
You don't know anything. Okay. Why is he in removal?
Well, he got locked up about, a week and a half ago.
For what?
They say he was drunk and attempted theft, but then they dropped the charges last week. So
does he have a green card?
No, not at the moment.
Okay,
he did a few years ago.
He had a green card a few years ago? How do you have a green card a few years ago? He doesn't have one today?
Well, he had a 2-year green card and it got expired. He and his wife got separated in 2014.
Uh-huh.
And he never filed.
He didn't do anything?
Anything.
Okay. So as far as we know, let me understand this correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong. Like our last caller, Jose, he was arrested one time and the charges were dropped, so he has no criminal record.
No.
Unlike Jose, who has a green card, he had a 2-year green card, but he never went to remove the conditions of his permanent residence. So what he needs to do right now is find a very good lawyer to file a late application with a very good excuse to remove the conditions of his permanent residence. And simultaneously make a motion to have bail set. And if they won't set bail, then we call in Abadir, who sues the government, because they have to set bail. He's entitled to bail. He shouldn't be sitting in jail. How long has he been in jail?
Going on 2 weeks.
All right, that's 2 weeks too long. So if you need help, hold on.
Okay.
Let's go to Michelle in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Michelle.
Good night.
This doesn't sound like Michelle.
No, this is her husband.
Her husband, yes. I was going to say, boy, Michelle, you got a deep voice. What? Okay, well, maybe he's Michelle. But he's not Michelle. No. Okay, so what's up?
Yeah, I was calling a Christian.
Yes.
I came here legal on a visa, but I overstayed my stay from 1999.
Okay.
But I got arrested. I was convicted already in 03.
What were you arrested for and convicted for?
Carrying a firearm without a permit.
Carrying a firearm without a permit. Yeah. Okay. And that was 03. And what happened since 03? You went to jail, or it was just a probation thing? What was it?
Nah. After I came home, that was it.
That was it?
I did
no other record? Just illegal possession of a gun? You had a probation? What did you have? Nothing?
I came home and I had probation, parole, then probation.
And they left you alone? Nobody called immigration or anything? Okay. And now you're married. You're married to Michelle, I assume, right?
Yeah.
And you came here on a visa. And Michelle's a U.S. citizen.
Yep, she was born and raised.
So why are you not filing for your green card? You concerned about this gun thing?
No, I'm concerned, but I want to file for a green card or some card, you know?
Well, yeah, you're entitled to it. You're entitled to a green card. You came legally. You're married to a U.S. citizen. Your conviction happened more than 15 years ago, so you have an easy waiver. When your conviction for a 212H waiver, which is what you're going to apply for, in an adjustment of status.
Excuse me. Say that again?
You're going to apply for an adjustment of status, and you're going to apply for a 212H waiver. For people who are eligible for a 212H waiver, which a gun possession you are eligible, if the conviction was less than 15 years, you have to prove extreme hardship. If the conviction was more than 15 years ago, all you have to prove is you're a good person today for the last 15 years. Much easier waiver. Because your conviction happened more than 15 years ago, your waiver is a slam dunk.
Okay, thank you.
You need help. Hold on 1 second.
Do I a lawyer?
You better, yeah, you need a lawyer. You want to get a green card or you want to get deported? I mean, you have a conviction. All right, hold on 1 second.